Imagine that you're in the world's most incredible restaurant. It's vast and it serves an enormous range of food and drink. In fact, you can have everything you've ever heard of and even everything that you've never heard of as well. The menu is so large that it might take you a week to read it. How on earth do you ever decide what to have? Isn't it true that all starts with knowing yourself? The more you know about yourself and what you like, the easier it is. And yet with increasing choice comes increasing complexity. We have a dilemma, don't we? We want more choice, but when we get it, we can feel torn between options and end up wondering whether we chose well. Maybe I should have chosen that instead. Maybe I should have waited longer or got in sooner. Maybe I'll swap this one for that one, and maybe that one was better. Increasing choice may feel great on one hand, but it creates its own type of stress on the other, doesn't it? How can you make big decisions that you won't regret? Well, it starts with knowing your life's purpose and your values. In other words, knowing what you're here for and what's most important to you. The clearer you are on these things, the simpler your decisions become. Yet without these guiding lights, it can feel like you're in a vast dark warehouse with only a torch to see things. No wonder a person might chop and change their mind and zigzag through a number of jobs or even careers, relationships, locations, pursuits, and be no happier at the end of it all. If you climb a mountain only to be disappointed with the view, and then go up and down another 5, well, that's a lot of time and energy spent right there, and you might be stronger for it, no doubt, but wouldn't it be better to start with a view in mind that you want to see? Then you can choose which mountain to climb. So if you've arrived at this page and haven't worked your way through the purpose page above yet, then please do that first. If you've done that, then you're now ready to start choosing from the menu of life and making some decisions about what you really want in your life. Just like being in a restaurant, we must choose. If you don't look at the menu and make a choice, then nothing can really come to you. Or if you don't consciously guide your choices in life, then other people will, and they'll start making your choices for you, and you will end up eating what others have, whether that's something you like or not. If you don't make decisions about what you want, then what goals are you going to set for yourself? As legendary success strategist Brian Tracy says, if you do not have goals of your own, then you are doomed forever to work to achieve the goals of someone else. And though it can be really good to work for someone else, the point is to make sure that you are achieving your own goals through that too, so that it's a win-win for all. Sacrificing your own fulfillment doesn't serve the world around you any better. Your job in life is to fulfill your life, and by doing so, in a way you'll be silently permitting others to do the same. As Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. We're in this dilemma and thinking, yes, but if I choose this, then I'm not choosing all those things over there. And if I choose this Italian meal, I won't have room for the Chinese meal. If I choose the Chinese, I won't have room for the delicious Indian meal. Choices. I know, and you know. It may not be easy making our choices in life, and yet choose we must. This page is here to support you and help you make some good choices, and to help you to loosen up your mind and free up your thinking. It's only by taking the lid off something that we can see what's inside and can then make our choices. These fun questions and exercises here are going to help your mind to open up the box of potential delights and bring you an overview perspective. This is where you start in order to make good decisions in life. If you keep the brakes on as imposed by our standard scarcity thinking, then you will not see the array of options that might be available to you. We start with rising up to see the big picture and spread out the possibilities of the future, kind of like presents at Christmas in front of us. Then we can start to focus in on priorities. There are great questions below on this page and excellent exercises. And as you engage your mind and your feelings, you're going to come up with many thoughts and ideas. I'm going to guide you to create 3 separate lists after a while, which house ideas about what you want to be, do, and have in your life. Work quickly without getting too hung up on details at this stage. You can always come back to your lists later on, add more or reduce down, and adjust them as suits you. Remember, every moment you put in now to designing your life is like an investment that will pay dividends to you for the rest of your life. Grab a pen and paper, or a notebook would be better still. Be ready to jot your notes, and may your mind free itself in its thinking as you enjoy these processes. Go ahead, scroll down, and start now.